We just found this great new method of birth control that really, really works. Every night before we go to bed, we spend an hour with our kids. It's like foolproof. But anyways, I like being a mom. I think that's cool. Being a mom is so cool. Huh? Any more moms here? Moms and dads? Cool, huh? Being a mom is so cool. It's so rewarding, huh? Because you got all these little people and you can really mess up their heads forever. So rewarding. Because all my mothers say stuff like, didn't I tell you not to talk with your mouth full? Answer me. But my kids really love me because I'm kind of like the mother they never had and everything. So that really does work out well. I am such a good mom. I'm about the best damn mom that ever walked upon this earth. If you want to know, I'll give you some advice. You want to jot it down? You got any kids? You want to jot this advice down in case you ever decide to, like, breed? Don't never read none of those books by those experts like Dr. Spock and these guys. Forget about it. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. And they never have kids anyways. Then they go around giving you advice. That really makes me mad. It does, because they don't know what they're talking about. And you can tell that they don't have kids, too, when you read in those books, because it says this kind of crap. Never hit your children in anger. Think about that. When would be a good time to hit them? Like when you're feeling particularly festive. Happy birthday, honey. Anyways, they're cute though, kids, huh? They're cute, but they're rude too because they've got that honesty stuff and there's no need for that. Like I'm in there taking a shower, my daughter comes in, gosh, Mom, I hope when I go out my breasts will grow nice and long like yours. So I'm feeling real festive, you know. You shouldn't be laughing. What the hell are you laughing at? You men, forget about it. Us women have problems with that type of deal, right? Don't we, huh? You try to wear those tube tops and it ends up to be a belt. Well, actually, I only have one breast. I just, you know, part it down the middle. Being a mom, though, you get a lot of tension all the time. You get a horrible headache. Am I right? Am I right about that, right? So I do what it says on the aspirin bottle. That's good advice. It says, take 2 and keep away from children. Very good advice. Why? I like it when they're out of school, but here's what I can't stand, okay? Okay, your kids are home, so like your husband, he always tries to talk you into taking them family vacations. Does yours do that? Well, why don't we put the kids in the car and go on that family vacation? Yeah, not without a court order, I don't. I'd sooner have a Boyle implant. I hate that, because first there's all that fighting to sit by the window, right, and then all that crying to stop and go to the bathroom, and all that whining. My husband hates it when I act like that. But I hate going in the car. Who's married? You're married? Where's your wife? She's where? Oh, all right. You married? Is that your husband there?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking behind you. Huh? Is that your husband there? Does he ever let you drive? No. Hell no, they don't, huh? No, because we're such goddamn good drivers that if we ain't behind that wheel, that whole universe is gonna explode! You never get your turn to drive, and then they just sit there bitching at you. Well, can't you keep those kids quiet, Roseanne? Don't you think I'm trying to drive over here, for Christ's sakes? Then if you finally do get your turn to drive, he sits there in that passenger side and, like, criticize every inch that you go along. Does your husband do that? Well, God, first you're doing 55, then you drop down to 50. You gotta stay at a consistent speed. Don't you see this guy's coming up on you and he's gonna try to pass you on the right? Well, sorry, I guess it just takes someone with that peculiar mixture of testosterone and aquavelva. To properly move that vehicle. Then they gripe at you because you don't know how to read the map. Don't your old man do that, huh? Well, God, Roseanne, you are 34 years old. Don't you think it's time you learned how to read a map? Well, excuse me, Daniel Boone. Just I'm a bit unfamiliar with this territory ever since the Louisiana Purchase, okay? Anyways, you know how you men think you do every goddamn thing better than us women? Huh, you think you do, don't ya? Yeah. You think you do every goddamn thing better than we do. But I got it all figured out. You only do two things better than we do, and I believe, ladies, that we should give them credit where credit's due. And one of the things they do better is reading these maps. They are good at that map reading, ain't they? Because only the male mind could conceive of 1 inch equaling 100 miles. Right? And then the other thing they do better, the other thing is like peeing out a campfire. Then they write their name in the snow, too. B-I-L-L. They're so funny. They don't even know that they're funny. That's what cracks me up and everything. No, I don't know. So anyways, my oldest kid, this is like scary, sort of. Like, my oldest kid, like, she's 12, so she's going through that horrible time of life, puberty, you know, right? Right? You remember that, right? So I don't know what happened to the guys or nothing, but, like, I mean, I noticed that their voice changed and stuff like that, but I know what happened to the girls, because, like, that was really a frightening time of our life, wasn't it? Do you remember in 6th grade when they used to take all of us girls in and make us go watch them horrible puberty movies? Do you remember they'd tape up the windows of the gym so the boys can't see nothing? Do you remember that? And the movies was real scary and everything was real scary, but the school nurse was like the very most scary thing of all. You remember her? Girls, today we'll be talking about changes in your bodies. Something that happens to all girls, something beyond your control. Watch as a body you trusted begins the transformation. Watch as innocent young girls are transformed into raving shrews. Get away from me, I'm bloated. Coming to a theater near you. You ever put those maxi pads on adhesive side up? Yeah, it makes you cranky, don't it? But anyway, well, back to me. Talking about scary things, and I was and wasn't I? Well, do you guys like that guy, Stephen King, that writes some real scary books? You know who I'm talking about? Huh? Well, now he is coming out with the scariest book he ever wrote. It's so scary. It's about a husband with a mind of his own. Oh, don't get scared, ladies. It's just a fantasy. It could never really happen. It'll be called Barbecue Starter. So maybe that's like 4 things they do better. Barbecue, and they do that. They barbecue pretty good. Hey, you barbecue? Your husband? You ain't no husband, so that don't count. Who's a husband? Your husband? You ain't no husband. You barbecue? You're a good barbecuer, huh? You wear that dumbass hat? That apron? Home with a Whopper! But you barbecue pretty good? Yeah? What's the best thing you barbecue? What's your specialty for barbecuing? Chicken? Yeah? Many weird stuff. Chicken or something. No, sorry. I mean, I like chicken, but do you eat weird stuff? Do you like eat chili? And I mean, this is what my husband likes. Okay, chili. You like fish sticks, mister? Huh? You like fish sticks? No, they fall through that grill. You want my recipe for trail mix since you're a big fucking gourmet there? It's the best recipe. I swear to God, I'm spitting Cheetos, but like, you want my recipe for trail mix? It's the best. Okay, write this down. Okay, plain M&Ms, Kraft caramels, and peanut M&Ms. Gets me over those mountains, I'm telling you that right now. But anyways, well, I've been married a long time, 15 happy years, and some stuff bugs me about being married, you know, like having a husband and everything, because they really get on your nerves. Are you kidding? They really get on your nerves. And they know what to do to get on your nerves. That's how come I think that they do it on purpose. You know what I'm talking about? Here's a guy nodding back here. You're speaking for your whole gender now, huh? And I'm true. I'm right when I say that it's all on purpose, right? Right. It's all on purpose. Now, why do you think that you do it on purpose? You got any idea why you do that? It's like some kind of a test, huh? It's like to just like see how far you could like bug us right before we do what, though? That's what I don't get exactly. But I know that it's on purpose. Like, you know, like when they all the time try to talk to you, don't you hate that? I do. I hate that. Comes in there, Roseanne, don't you think we should talk about our sexual problems? Like, I'm gonna turn off Wheel of Fortune for that. Yeah, put it on a gift certificate, all right? That communication bullshit anyway. I don't want to communicate with nobody about sex. God, you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? God, don't make me talk to you, too. You know what I mean? I forget about that. You know, he comes in there, you'll die when you hear this. Oh, you'll die when you hear this? Okay, comes in there. Roseanne, why don't you never try to be more aggressive in bed? Do you believe that? Somebody says something that personal to you anyways? You try to be more aggressive in bed. So I thought about it and everything, and then the other night we're laying there and he reached for me, so I said, no! Never happy. Never happy, you know? Then he comes in there, well, God, Roseanne, I cannot even remember the last time we had sex. Well, I can, and that's why we ain't doing it. Because you know how you guys, okay, you know how you guys have, like, your stupid ideas about sex anyway, because you read your horrible men's magazines? You know, don't lie to me, don't fucking lie to me, all right? You've all got them, they're the stupid nothing. Well, Roseanne, why don't we try a new sexual position? Okay, well, what about me on top of the Hilton in St. Croix? And you on your back under the car. That sounds good. That sounds good. The only time men, I thought this is a theory, okay. The only time men ever really think about doing it is when they're sitting around talking about it with other men. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I give it to her. I give it to her real goddamn good. Then they come home, honey, where's the remote control? What's another thing about nose picking and everything? Some people really do get into picking their nose. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. Some people, like, for that split second, they lose consciousness because it's so good to them. It's so good to them to get that finger up there, and they lose that consciousness for just a split second. Do you know what I'm talking about? Because those people, I swear to God, they're out there. They're out there. They're the ones that come up to me all the time. Roseanne, my wife and I, we sure did enjoy. You know, my brother-in-law, he's a funny guy. He could be a comic if he wants. Wanted to. He's a funny guy, and you watch. Next time you see somebody doing that, you just think of me. That's all I'm asking you. That's all I'm asking you to do. Which is another thing about nose picking, because no one can see you doing that either, right? It's like this incredible camouflage thing when you're in the car. Oh, well. My son's into that nose picking stuff. You know, he's like into it on a Zen level and everything, because I told him, if you're going to pick in public, at least do it like an adult. You know, buy a car and sit in traffic. No one ever sees you. It's like that camouflage hair deal. Right, anyways, I don't know. So anyways, I don't know. What am I talking about? Oh, yeah, I sort of got off. Well, back to being married and everything. Here's the other thing I was going to say. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Maybe you'd feel like having sex with your husband once in a while if he ever lift a goddamn finger to do anything around that house. Ain't I right? They don't lift a goddamn finger to do a goddamn thing around that house. They just lay there like lumps, like unconscious goddamn lumps. I mean, you may marry the man of your dreams, ladies, but 15 years later, you are married to a reclining chair that burps. And all they do is like gripe at you because stuff ain't cleaning up. Well, you think you're gonna break down and wash a dish and all this week? So get real. So I says, what's the matter? Is lemon joy kryptonite to your species? Cleaning stuff anyways, do you? Hell no. The day I worry about cleaning my house is the day Sears comes out with a riding vacuum cleaner. Has like a wet bar on it and stuff, you know? Because the way I look at it, I figure when my husband comes home at night, if those kids are still alive, hey, I've done my job. That's it. They do, the very worst thing, this is the one that really bugs me. This is the worst thing they ever would think of doing. This really bugs me. When they always think that the wife knows where everything is. Don't that bug you? Where's my keys? Where's my socks? Where'd I leave my underpants? Where's my t-shirt? Where's my thing? Like they think the uterus is a tracking device. They do. It comes in there, Roseanne, do we have any Cheetos left? Like he cannot go over and lift up that sofa cushion himself. It's hard to be married a long time, though, because all these people are getting a divorce, and if you know them, that really shakes you up. Like my best friend, Linda, she's leaving her husband just because he's unfaithful to her. Can you even believe that? That is no reason to leave the person. I feel like after that, you should stay with them and make sure the rest of their life is sheer hell. No reason to leave. But you know who I really do think has the very best marriage out of the whole wide world and everything is our President Ronald and Nancy Reagan. Don't you think, huh? I mean, it's lasted a long time. They just had 35th anniversary and that kind of crap and everything like that. And I think it's cute the way they stick up for each other in the press and everything. Don't you think that's nice? And anyways, I'm reading this interview that Nancy did in this magazine where she says after all these years, her and Ronnie, they still play little games together in bed. Ain't that cute? Yeah, he farts and holds her head under the covers. Did you see that? Here's one for the Dipper Nance! Now, you guys, you probably don't even think I'm that nice a wife, do you? Well, I am. I swear to God, you could ask my husband. He tells you I'm the best goddamn wife that ever lived. I'll tell you why. Here's what I do. Every year on my husband's birthday, you might want to jot this down. They really go for this. Every single year I tell him, today I'm going to be the wife you've always wanted me to be, you know, and I'll say really nice stuff to him to build up his ego out of pure love and everything like that, you know. Like I'll say, God, honey, you're so incredibly handy with those power tools. Why, Ethan Allen himself couldn't have handcrafted a finer spice rack. Your mother's the most interesting woman I've ever met. You think you could get the lid off this jar? I'm just so weak. You big, strong man, you. Because it's true, I'll admit it. Women, we lie to men all the time, don't we? We lie to them. It's not that we mean to lie to you or nothing. It's just it takes too goddamn long to explain the truth. So you're going, yeah, you're the best lover I've ever had. It's never been like this. Stop, stop. You're killing me. Because it's kind of true about men anyways. I mean, they're so sensitive. I mean, men are sensitive. Huh, you guys are sensitive, huh? And a lot of guys anymore, so I'm reading this in, I think I've seen this on Donahue. A lot of men anymore, so they got a lot of trouble. A lot of men are impotent. You know what I mean? I saw it on Donahue. A lot of men are impotent. It's true. It's very true. How many men here are impotent? Can't get your arms up either, huh? Well, the only reason I'm telling you guys this is because I respect and love you so goddamn much that I seen this on Donahue and I feel you should know. There's hope for impotent men. There's hope for impotent men. It's so great. It's in on Donahue. Okay? Now, you know what they do for impotent men? They go underneath the skin of the male member, and they surgically, I swear I saw it on Donahue. They surgically implant a small system of hydraulics underneath the skin. I swear I saw it on Donahue. I swear, did you? I swear. Who else seen that on Donahue? Hi, what's up? Okay. A small system of hydraulics underneath the skin of the male member. Okay, get the picture, he can function sexually, all right? I know it's true anyways because my neighbor, okay, he had that done. He had that operation, okay? Everything was going so good, and then the guy down the block goes and puts in a Stanley automatic garage door opener. But it still comes in like really handy if he's caught on the highway and he needs a jack. Like a lot of people come up to me all the time. Okay, like I'm just sharing this with you, okay? Because like I think you're really cool and like I like you and everything, but I have to tell you this, okay? Like a lot of people, okay, they'll come up to me all the time and they really do say this to me and it really hurts my feelings and everything, but they really do say, they come up to me, they go, God, Roseanne, you're not very feminine. They say that. Can you believe that they would say that to me? Can you even believe that? You're not very feminine. So I say, well, suck my dick. Mess. Oh, God. Oh, not my Jean Dixon. Shit. God. To be the one that cleans it all up, I suppose. Like I always do. Some big star I am. Well, you'll never see this on Robin Leach. The only thing I need is a damn maid. Hell, I need a slave. Oh, doing something. Jesus, all over. Batter everywhere. Pizza everywhere. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Dear Rosie, the kids are in bed. Sorry I burned the cookies. Love, Tom. Oh, P.S. Your Big Mac is in the fridge. Oh, isn't that just so fucking cute you want to puke your guts out? Dear Rosie, you're a knockout. Love, Tom. Oh, wasn't he cute? Oh, I wish. What about the game?
It's halftime.
The Roseanne Barr Show was brought to you by Femrays. For that one time of the month, you're allowed to be yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, Roseanne Barr.
See ya!
Who put chocolate syrup on the pizza?
Well, so what'd you guys think of the show?
Well, Mom, we thought the show was fun. Can I say something?
Sure, what?
Well, I think I can speak for my brother and sister when I say that, well, we think the kids who played this were a complete fabrication of who we really are. I totally agree. And I don't know about you guys, but personally, I'm offended.
Well, what'd you think about what I did?
I warned you about your language, young lady. They may go for that sort of thing in cable, but you'll never get a network show.
Yes, she will. Hey, Mom can do clean material. Well, I saw her do 5 minutes once.
Yeah.
I doubt that.
Yeah, and I know Tom's a friend of yours and everything, but did you see the gut on that guy? And you were doing a love scene with him. I could have done the role myself, and I could have used the money for power tools.
Well, call me crazy. I guess I'm just out of touch. Don't bother. I'll let myself out like I always do.
Gosh, you gotta start locking the door around here.
I'll go get it again.
Howard, you're home. Take off that silly costume. Howard.